Have you ever been around someone and thought, wait, do they like me? Or am I just overthinking this? It's confusing, right? Because sometimes the signs are there, but no one wants to be the first to say it. So today, we're breaking down 7 real psychological signs that you both like each other, even if neither of you has admitted it yet. And trust me, if you spot even 3 of these, there's more than just friend vibes going on. Let's jump into it. Sign number 1, eye contact that lingers, just a second too long. You're talking, laughing, maybe just walking by each other and your eyes meet. But it's not a glance. It's a moment. One of you looks away first, but not without a smile or a sudden little breath. Psychologists call this mutual gaze, and it's been proven to trigger dopamine in both people, just like a mini emotional spark. You might not notice it consciously, but your brain does. And if it happens more than once, there's something deeper trying to surface. Bonus trick: if you find yourselves looking at each other and then both quickly looking away at the same time, that's not awkwardness, that's synchronized attraction. Sign number 2, your conversations feel effortless. Even when you're saying nothing, you can sit in silence together, and it doesn't feel weird. In fact, it feels comfortable, almost calming. That's not something you feel with everyone. It's called emotional synchrony, and studies show it happens when 2 nervous systems align. You laugh at the same things, finish each other's thoughts, pick up on each other's moods without needing words. If you've felt this, comment 888 down below and think about who pops into your mind when you do. Sign number 3, you both find excuses to be around each other. They just happened to be at the same party. You accidentally ended up near them during group plans. Coincidence? Not likely. Humans naturally seek proximity to people they're emotionally attached to. This is tied to a psychological principle called propinquity. The closer we are physically, the deeper the emotional bond becomes. If you both keep gravitating toward each other, even subconsciously, that's no accident. And here's the twist. Next time you notice this, ask yourself, would I be here if they weren't? Now flip it. Would they? Sign number 4, you mimic each other without realizing it. Suddenly, you start saying things the way they do, laughing like them, sitting the same way. Guess what? They're doing it too. This is called mirroring, and it's one of the strongest nonverbal signs of mutual attraction. The brain does it to build connection and show subconscious approval. And when it's mutual, it becomes a silent dance, 2 people syncing without even trying. So next time you notice them adjusting their posture after you did, yeah, that's a sign. Sign number 5, you both remember the smallest details about each other. You mention your favorite childhood candy. Weeks later, they bring it up again. They once joked about being afraid of clowns, and you never forgot it. This kind of selective memory is rooted in deep attention. Your brain flags emotionally significant people as high value, so it holds on to their details. But here's where it gets wild. If you both recall tiny, unimportant things about each other, things most people would forget, it's not just friendship, it's emotional investment. Sign number 6, you tease each other, but there's softness underneath. The little jabs, the jokes, the playful sarcasm. It might seem like harmless fun, but underneath, it's layered with curiosity, attention, and care. This is known as affiliative teasing in psychology. It's how we test emotional safety while building intimacy. And here's the kicker. If the teasing always ends in a smile, a touch, or that "I'm just kidding" look, you're not just flirting, you're building tension, the good kind. Sign number 7, you both get jealous, but try to hide it. Someone else flirts with you and suddenly, they go quiet. You mention someone new and they casually change the subject. Jealousy, when subtle, isn't always toxic. In fact, studies show it often reveals suppressed feelings, especially when there's no official claim to begin with. But here's the real sign. If they act just a little off whenever someone else has your attention, and you do the same, you're both feeling more than you're saying. Bonus sign. You feel strangely nervous, but also deeply safe around them. This one's a paradox. Your heart races when you see them, but when you're together, you feel calm. That combination is extremely rare. It means your fight or flight system is activated by attraction, but your emotional regulation system feels safe. It's not just chemistry, it's compatibility. And when that shows up for both of you, you might be closer than you think to something real. Final thoughts. If you felt seen during any of these signs, if someone popped into your mind more than once, there's probably more going on beneath the surface than either of you has said out loud. So here's the truth. You don't need a grand confession. Sometimes, noticing the signs is enough to understand what your heart already knows. Now that you've seen the signs, let's go even deeper, because psychology doesn't lie, and these psychological facts will change how you see people forever. The mere exposure effect reveals that the more often you see someone, the more attractive they become in your eyes, especially if feelings already exist. The brain interprets consistent eye contact with dilated pupils as a sign of romantic interest, even if no words are exchanged. When two people like each other, their heart rates and breathing patterns can align even when sitting silently. Wait, before you go. If this video just lit up your brain, smash that subscribe button right now. And hey, that next video, the one glowing right here, tap it right now. Trust me, it's not just facts. It's a cheat code for understanding people, and it will flip your perspective permanently. We're dropping more fire tomorrow. Until then, goodbye, take care, and God bless you. Amen.